this year we sort of coming back, we're restarting the hackathon. It's interesting because the hackathons are really all about sort of community building for us. And then I feel like during the pandemic, a lot of people who were part of the community who started building sort of graduated, moved on. And so it feels a little bit like a fresh start, quite honestly. But it's also a cool opportunity. So this year, one thing we did is we sort of reached out to the other UCs. And so we had a fairly sort of determined effort at UC Berkeley and UC Santa Cruz to bring in more people from other campuses. And I think it worked out great because we do have people at this hackathon from all of those campuses represented.
I've really liked the idea of computational biology, but I haven't yet had the chance to apply that and sort of use programming to answer biology questions. I wanted to participate in the hackathon to just see where I'm at, see what I can do, and apply my skills in an independent project. And when I went to the Mixer, I found out that this is an event that's supposed to bring together life scientists and computer scientists from a lot of schools around the Bay. I really like that idea. I wanted to be able to meet new people and form new collaborations. So I've actually joined forces with like a postdoc from Berkeley Labs, who's on our team, some computer science and data science students from UC Berkeley, and a data scientist who just graduated from CMU. He's joining us remotely from Pittsburgh. So yeah, I'm here to kind of apply my own skills and collaborate and see like what is computational biology all about.
You know, like, yeah, we had this ambitious idea that actually came together in the first hour or two of yesterday after the team formed, and then we talked about it, and we figured out what to do within an hour or two. And we all thought, I thought especially, it was going to be easy. Like we'd have it done by like midnight or like, you know, maybe even 6 p.m. last night. But just inevitably, there were just these amazing number of details you don't expect and curveballs that happen. And it's always, often a lot of our problems are in messiness in the data. You're going out and getting all this data from these public data sets, in our case, public protein structures. And there was just a lot of little nuances and tricks and things and errors with this particular structure for no apparent reason and all this stuff. And then, yeah, so we were just like, bring everything together, and then we thought we'd be in bed by 12, and then just hour after hour goes by. And we, again, all thought it'd be over by 3, and then it's like 5. And then it's still not working. So, and obviously we were training a big AI model was our goal, and that relies on being able to train it for a long amount of time. So we had to get it started yesterday. You know, ideally you train it for 3 days, and so we had to get it started yesterday. So we had to stay up all night, and in the end we still failed. But ultimately at like 1 p.m. today, 3 hours before the deadline, we finally got it working. And which was very exciting and rewarding. And I don't know, yeah, the adrenaline gets you through, and everyone's having fun together, so it's not so bad.
I'm used to, well, I guess I can say I'm used to kind of like crunching, you know, hitting those 11:59 a.m. deadlines just like last year, so it's nothing new to me. But this is my first hackathon, didn't really know what to expect, and they said it's not like traditional hackathons, so I thought it was I still think it's pretty fun, you know, working on a project that's like completely separate from my research, completely separate from like my general field of knowledge, and working on a team and then having so many people come together and make this like a communal experience. I thought that that's pretty fun. And even if like, you know, we're not getting everything to work, it's still really fun being able to be on a team, have so many different experts on solving on one project, even if they're not an expert on the project itself. Just seeing like a collaboration and a group effort is always really cool.
And I've met very interesting people. So it's a mix of computer science and people from biology, as well as a mixture of bioinformatics, which is like biology and computer science. So, and there are a couple of friends, like my cohort from UC Santa Cruz, as well as I've met a couple of my teammates who are from UCSF and UC Berkeley. So it's been a really interdisciplinary and like a lot of learnings, and it's now I realize like the interdisciplinary way of working in a very short period of time on this problem statement really helps.
I am a biologist and I'm not a computational hacker or something. And my project needed that expertise in it. Like, for example, I wanted to correlate the manual scoring with the rationalized scoring, and which has to build with the AI. So I was expecting to meet some of the computational scientists who could help me with it. And surely one of the most important motivation for me was to get the grant which this QBI Hackathon is providing, like $10,000 to start this project. And I do have a little bit of preliminary data, and I hope it works out and I get the grant and I can finish this project further, and I could also help these students who have been participating in this project. So that's another reason, and I'm also thankful to the suggestions I have been given in this presentation, so that I can incorporate those suggestions in my future science for this project. Yeah.
So in this hackathon community, we want all kinds of people. Probably the main thing is curiosity. People should be fired up about ultimately about solving some about biological problems, because in the end we are sort of biologically focused. And that probably is it. Certainly we sort of try to recruit folks who have experience with either they sort of have biological experience and knowledge, or they have sort of some computer science experience and knowledge, because the whole idea is to really merge these two communities. But in the past we had folks who were just curious and had a little bit of experience here or there and kind of just wanted to learn more about it, and they're valuable members on teams, and I think that's also awesome. And so realistically, as long as people are just curious and excited about biology and working with other people, they're welcome to come.